What's going on, guys? Today I have another viewer submission video for you, but first I want to give a little update on myself. I took a little break from building, as I had mentioned, and I've been playing some other games lately like CSGO, but I'm happy to say that I've started building a new stadium that I hope to have done sometime in the middle of the next month. Follow me on Instagram at JaxonBuilds or on Twitter at JaxonX3, links to which can be found in the description below. I post some updates there of what I'm building, how I'm building, when the stuff is going to come out. So if you haven't followed me yet, go ahead and do that so you can stay updated with the channel. Also, leave me a comment on this video if you'd like to see me upload games other than Minecraft. I've tried to upload or live stream other games in the past and it hasn't really been that successful. But if you all want some different content from this channel, I certainly play a lot of other things besides Minecraft. Maybe you want this to remain a Minecraft build-only channel, which is totally fine too. Just let me know what you'd like to see out of this channel in the comments. On to the viewer submission. HW Phil. This is a fictional creation by Asan Hunter that I selected as the best out of the submissions that I received. So let's show the stadium, and then we can come back and talk about the creator, his inspirations for the build, and some of the things that I like and dislike about the stadium. So without further ado, HW Field. So one of the things I really like about Asan Stadium is the way that he combined certain elements of popular stadiums and pretty much put them seamlessly together. I think this looks a lot like Paul Brown Stadium or Heinz Field, the way he's got this roof in. He said that Heinz Field, Levi's Stadium in San Francisco, and Soldier Field were some of his inspirations for this field, and you can see it. Especially this part looks a lot like Levi and Soldier Field. It's a beautiful press box, one of the best press boxes I've seen, honestly, built or designed in Minecraft. We'll talk about that in a second. This stadium's built on the 1.2 to 1 scale, like Pre-Effects Designs and The Holder build their football fields. I build mine a little smaller. The first thing I asked him was whether he used World Edit or not, because generally if you're building on this scale, it's so big that it takes forever to do anything if you're building in just vanilla Minecraft. And he confirmed that he was building in World Edit when he built this for the corners and some of the more complex parts, which I'm sure saved him a considerable amount of time. But regardless, it's still a fantastic stadium that we'll go ahead and take a look at. The only thing that I really dislike about the stadium is that it's not adequately lit. I lit the field for a nighttime viewing, which I'm sure by the time we get back out here, it'll probably be night. So you'll see what I mean. I lit the field and some of the stadium, but underneath here, I've put some random torches and stuff when I walked through it the first time. But we're going to have to use a splash post and a night vision to even see what's going on underneath here. So let's look at the referee's locker room first. You can see a nice little locker room with some showers. It's a nice start. seems like most of the stuff is actually over on this side. This stadium has a very extensive underground, so it's a little bit mazy. This is, I think, just a large room. Yep. It's a little bit of a maze once you get in here, but we'll figure out where things are at in due time. I think the home locker room he's got located right here. Yes. So this is the home locker room. Boy, the potion of night vision really helps with the visibility in here. Really super nice. I love the design. Similar type of lockers as I use. He went too wide and put this little staircase in here, which I think gives it a unique look, actually. It's a very big locker room. Nice and symmetrical. That's how we like to build. It has a really nice bathroom over here. Super large shower area. And it has I think like a rehab area, medical, with a jacuzzi. So this is obviously super nice and super detailed. This kind of stuff takes a long time to build, so I have a lot of respect for anybody that puts this level of detail in, because it's just painstaking. It takes a lot of time. These take a considerable amount of time to build. You see the cheerleaders and dance team have their own locker room for this stadium as well. It's an interesting addition. I've never thought to do that, but I guess they shouldn't be left out either. 2 tunnels on either side. Let's see, I think some more stuff is down here. Remember correctly? Yes. So you've got a... cancel that out so we can see. We've got another couple locker rooms here. They pretty much all look like that. They have a little bathroom in the back, which is really nice. I think all of those are like this until we get to the visitors' locker room, which is right here. I put some light around. Sorry about these in-stones. Break those out. Not in-stone, in-rod. Once again, really nice locker room. He's done a really good job of just making the thing complete, detailed. The white adds a nice glow, especially with the night vision filter. The only thing is that it actually, I wish it was properly lit rather than having to rely on night vision. I think that's key to properly light your stadiums, so people can see when they're in them. This brings you out on the other side, and with the night, obviously with the night vision, it's pitch black, but there's the moon. But looks really nice, even in the nighttime. It's lit well. I lit the field, and you can see that, but without the night vision filter, which will eventually fade, maybe. I really like how he designed this roof. This kind of stuff is, I think, my weakest point in building is roofs like this. But he's done an excellent job keeping everything symmetrical. It looks fantastic from the top. It gives I actually kind of wish he would have done it with this side as well, because I think it gives a good character to the stadium on that side. Oh, let me see, the night vision is starting to... And now we're out of night vision. Now you can see kind of what I'm talking about. Wish there was more adequate lighting. Up top, we'll pop another night vision filter here to help us see what's going on inside these suites, because they are, for lack of a better word, pretty sweet. This is one of the better builds that I've ever seen on the suite area. I mean, all of these suites are extremely complete. They have couches, cabinets, fake sinks, seats on the outside, and I'm just telling you, as a person that's built a lot of these things, this is the most painstaking part of the process, is to detail each and every one of these things. And I love how he's made it look like there's TVs inside of them. The only thing he left out was an actual, like, a booth for the the people that call the game, the broadcasters. But I guess we can forgive him on that, because these are super, super detailed. By far the most detailed press boxes I've seen in Minecraft, even from the best builders, including myself. I mean, we just don't detail them quite like that, and it looks amazing. I mean, maybe we should detail them like that, because it does look so good. These little half walls up here, it's just something I just noticed. That's done incredibly well. It's very hard to make these look correct from down on the field. Your geometry has to be perfect to make them not look jagged when you look at them like this. And they don't look jagged at all. They are perfect. I mean, really,
This also is staring. Is really good. He uses the 2 wide stairs, which a lot of people do on the 1x2 or 1.2 by 1 scale. Looks a little bit better. He probably should have put a little half staircase right there and right there. A lot of stadiums that use this design, if they center the corner with stairs, they'll put a little half staircase right there and a little half staircase right there. But we'll forgive him on that. It's a really solid build overall. The only 2 complaints that I would have would be the lack of adequate lighting, especially in the underneath parts of the stadium. And the way that some of the when you look at the outside here, there's no support beams, which they just come as a product when you're replicating actual stadiums, because they, you're just going to put support beams in just because they're actually there. But I guess when you create a stadium, especially in Minecraft, you're not necessarily thinking about the structural integrity of the stadium. It makes it look kind of weird that there's no, your brain knows that there's something supporting that, and there's actually nothing supporting it. I don't think that would stand up without some steel beams holding it up. But we'll let him slide on that too, because this is, other than that, just a really fantastic build, and absolutely the best viewer submission that I received so far to date. So if you like it, let Jaxon know how he did. You can find his Instagram linked in the videos or in the description of this video below. You can also find my Instagram and Twitter there, and you'll find the email to which you should send any viewer submissions if you would like to get your stadium featured on this series. Like I said, I'd like to do about 1 of these a month, so the more submissions that I get, the better quality that we'll be able to make these videos. So if you like content like this, leave a like, subscribe, and let Jaxon know how he did. This map will be downloadable for free, of course. So download it, walk through it, and use it however you want. So I hope to see your submission soon, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So thanks for watching.